The era of struggle and effort is over. And it's about to get a lot easier, effortless, playful, fun, light, because it's all so much simpler than we've been making it out to be, than we've been believing that it is. The world has tried to convince us that it has to be hard, that it's otherwise too good to be true, that if it doesn't require effort and hard work, then it's not worthwhile. That you have to earn it, you have to prove yourself, fight for it even. You see, all of this is just a part of the old way, which is dying. And maybe you've noticed this, maybe you're feeling this, that it's just not really working for you anymore, that it drains you, that you feel depleted, that you feel depressed, that you notice that you're depreciating yourself, compromising yourself, trying to overcompensate for something that you're not. That's how you know that it's not true. That's how you know that it's no longer the way. That's how you know that it's not for you. And you see, the more you trust yourself, the more you know yourself, the more you accept and allow yourself, the more you experience the abundance and the freedom and the peace and the fulfillment of all that you are already. You see, that's the key. Allowing. And for some, this is going to be advanced, subtle. For others, it might sound silly. But it is true for you. And if you allow yourself to recognize the simplicity of it, you'll see that it is true for you. Because all the ways we've been going about it are actually undermining our true self, the ease that is inherent, the attraction that is our true nature. Because all that you are already as your true self is everything that you're seeking. It is the abundance. It is the love. It is the peace. It is the joy, the happiness. It is the creative inspiration. It is all of the energy and the will to act. It is everything that you're looking for here, already, all at once. And you see, when you get out of the way and let go of all those beliefs that are limiting and creating a lack construct around that true self, which it needs to fight and break through, then all you're really doing is creating resistance to what's easy, to what's effortless, to what is the path of least resistance for you. You're creating unnecessary obstacles, unnecessary conditions, unnecessary limitations to have to overcome or go around or break through. But it's all a construct of the mind. Because the allowing that I'm talking about is a sort of feeling, not necessarily emotional feeling in the way that we're used to it, but it's more of an inherent, energetic, vibrational feeling of your innermost being. It's an opening up to who you really are. It's an allowing of all that's within you, all that there is around you, to be as it is, to be what it wants to be, to become all that it's meant to be. And you see, this is, for the mind, a tricky, confusing thing, because we think we need to do. We need to be involved. We need to know. We need to think. One of the most common things that I hear from people that I work with is that I just don't know what I want. And that's because it's a part of the old way. You don't need to know what you want. You only need to allow. Because life is infinitely intelligent. And that infinite intelligence is what you are. And you see, that is all interconnected. And it is always conspiring for your best interest, for the greater good of everyone, for the world, for all beings. And you see, when you get out of the way and you take offline those limiting beliefs, that sense of lack, those contracted self-concepts, and you just allow, and you stop struggling and striving for more, trying to prove, trying to get, trying to gain, trying to accomplish, trying to achieve, but you just simply recognize your true self, which is still, which is vibrant, which is nowhere other than here and now. It is not on the other side of a perception. It is not on the other side of a concept. It is not anything to do with the mind. In fact, the only effort that's needed is to get beyond the mind, to still the mind, to become unattached to the mind, to love the mind until it is quiet. And then what happens is magic, because who you truly are starts to flourish. You see, it is the mind, which is that egoic construct, when identified with, that becomes the main inhibition to all that is for you. That point of attraction, that gravitational force, which is compelling all that you desire truly from a soul level into your life, is allowed to operate. And through the very essence of your frequency, of your innermost being, your vibrational signature of your true self, which is constantly attracting into your life, into your reality, into your orbit for the benefit of all, is allowed to flow. And that is the stream of abundance that you are, which we are almost always constantly damming up with debris of mind stuff, of identification, of attachment, of assumptions, of perceptions, of concepts, which only block that flow. And you see, that has become our kind of most essential identification, is the doer. But the doer is damned because it is the dam to the flow of your abundance. And that's why the key is to be still and know that I am. And the more you allow yourself to let go of the mind and recognize the I am in its vibrancy, in its beauty, in its profundity, in its infinitude, and you recognize the joy and the peace and the bliss that it is, unconditionally, without anything need to be met or achieved or overcome in order to realize that it is here already. It is what you are. And you see, the more you allow yourself to recognize that, the more you allow yourself to see yourself as you already are, and you accept yourself as you are, the more you allow yourself to be effortlessly the creator of your reality. And that is not a doing. That is a flow. That is alignment. And that is the essence of my free alignment masterclass, which is this model of I am, identity, alignment, manifestation. It's becoming aware of who you truly are and letting go of the limited identity that's been holding everything back, and aligning yourself with the presence, with the power of your natural state, and allowing that to manifest. Identity, alignment, manifestation, and it's all already what you are. And if you want to have access to this free framework that you can play around with and implement in your daily life, then just comment manifest down below.